Welcome back, NC teachers, to ECI 475, Peer Mentoring and Alternative Licensure. This week, you'll bring everything together that you've been collecting over the past few weeks in your Common Formative Assessment project. Okay, and you will post your findings in the discussion forum by February 26th, which is next week. And by next Monday, so everyone can discuss it. And this is where you'll be posting it. Post it in your own PLC area, and the other PLCs, the other content areas, will go there and take a look at it and make comments on it next week, and that'll be the assignment then. Okay, how you present that will be up to you, but some suggestions are a PowerPoint with a voiceover that includes screencast. Screencast is what I use usually for these videos. It's very easy to use. I've put a link to the website here and you can use it. Also, remember to read Chapter 5 of How Learning Works, 7 Research-Based Principles for Smart Teaching. It does deal with assessment. If you don't have the book, a free PDF is down here. You can read the book here, read Chapter 5 here, and then take the quiz. The quiz is posted here. Notice the quizzes are usually short answer. I'm more interested in how you interact with the text than multiple choice answers. I do look at those, I do assess them and give you point values. I hope they're showing up in Moodle. Sometimes the gradebook doesn't always cross over, and I'm not sure what the students are seeing. So if you have any questions about that, or if you've taken a quiz and you don't see a point value for each of the answers, let me know. Okay, let's take a look at that rubric that you're working with. All right, this is the formative assessment rubric. Okay, you've already posted your assessment on Moodle. Okay, you've shared that with me. That should be done. And last week you should have been conducting your small group discussion on Moodle. Each member should have made 3 posts by the end of the teaching and learning week, and that's about to come to a close. Now what you're doing is the big part, presenting the results to the class using a visual aid and discussing it. Again, PowerPoint offers an option to do voiceovers. Google Slides probably does as well. I'm not as familiar with that. And the data you want to show, and some of you have already have already done graphs, and that's great. Some of your graphs are as PDFs. If you want to make your presentation a PDF and just like this, like a document and voiceover, that's fine too. But this is what you need to include in there. How many students were assessed? What was the makeup of the students? What was the grade level? What was the class? How does the assessment connect to the learning objectives? What learning objectives were you assessing? And I know from the comments I'm reading that some of you are assessing the objectives at a variety of levels of Bloom's, so make sure you point that out as well. What does the assessment show you that the students know? And some of you have done a great job discussing that. And what does it show you that they don't know? What do you need, what do you need to reteach, or where do you need to continue in that spiral of learning to have the students practice and learn? And how are you going to do it? Now, you do not need to run a lesson plan here, but reteaching suggestions will be helpful, and that takes care of that rubric. And then we'll all have just try and be as specific and clear as possible, because the following week we will be, I'll take a look at this, what we'll be doing is everyone will be discussing the other CFA presentations and making comments and questions, answering comments and questions people have about yours, and you'll be making comments and questions about others. And then look at this, after that's done, it's time for spring break and then back for more learning. So this week, two main ideas, finish up your projects and read Chapter 5 of How Learning Works. I encourage you to continue to do good work. Continue to share it with each other. I see some good ideas being shared across across the areas in the content areas this semester, and contact me with any questions or concerns that you have. Thank you.